Good afternoon, YouTubers. Tsquare with Tsquare Talk. So we got a package to open, but before I open this up, we got to talk a little bit. I had a lot of people asking me, where have you been? What's been going on? I'm actually dealing with some medical stuff right now. It's kind of hard a little bit for me to talk about because I was kind of stubborn and didn't want to do anything about it probably a year and a half ago. And so now it's kind of possibly biting me in the butt as it has possibly gotten worse. And I'm using the word possibly a lot because I am, as y'all know, a conspiracy theorist. I don't believe a lot of the hype and the stuff that people say, whether it's something that is more recent or whether it's something that's been long term. I don't believe the agenda, period. I don't believe a lot of the stuff that people say. And I know I've got some friends that are like, that's been around forever, and yet you don't believe in that. It's not that I don't believe in it. It's that I kind of have my own doubts about stuff, I can't go too much into it online here on YouTube because obviously anything that doesn't go with mainstream is kind of frowned on. So it makes it a little more difficult for me to talk about on here. If it was like on Discord, I've said on Discord a little bit about what's going on, and I'm just kind of playing it by day. I don't want to also say for sure anything because my son has a belief that don't put stuff out there in the atmosphere, meaning once you say it. I used to give him a hard time when he was new to driving. I'd always worry he was going to get a ticket or something. He'd always tell me, don't put it out there. Don't say it. You say it, then it happens. So I'm not going to say anything. Who knows what's going on? It's all a possibility anyway right now as I'm waiting on tests to come back. But with that being said, we'll see how things play out. Now, let's talk about silver. Let's talk about gold. Let's talk about what's going on out there. If you guys enjoyed this video, please hit that thumbs up button. I know I gave up 2 minutes of the video. If you're new to the channel, you're probably like, what? That's kind of a weird intro. It is, but I haven't done a video in a little while, so I had to put that out there for the people that have been with the channel for a while, and they're like, what's going on? Why have we not seen a video? Right off the bat, this package is from Universal Coin and Bullion. We're going to talk a little bit about what's going on with gold and silver right now, why I think this is still an opportunity. Hopefully, I'm going to get to see the outcome of buying precious metals because I'm a firm believer in it. I mean, I've already seen it. I shouldn't even say it like that because I've seen silver when it was $15 and I could buy it at $16. A lot of you guys that have been stacking for a while, you guys remember that too. So here we are with a good size package, a lot of ounces here. It's a heavy pack. This is really heavy. And I remember when you could buy gold at $99 for a $5 gold eagle because I actually picked up 10 at that price. Then I picked up some at $1,300, $1,500, $1,700, and now it is hard to bite the bullet at $2,050 with a $100 premium on a gold eagle right now, if you're lucky enough to find them. So at that price, because some places actually charge a lot more. This is from Universal Coin and Bullion, who I really like. I'm friends with Chris. You guys know that. So with that being said, what's going on? What's going on, first of all, my thoughts on gold, silver, and how the oil could have a big impact on it. Right now, there's a lot of talk with the oil and where it could be going in the near future with Saudi Arabia doing another 1 million barrel cut. We're going to see how that's going to play out, but that could be driving gas prices at the pump a lot higher. It could be driving the prices of everything we buy higher. A while back, you guys know that Russia put out really an amazing speech that talked about inflation and how the U.S. has gotten away with printing and printing and printing. We did just raise our debt ceiling, but we didn't only raise our debt ceiling. We basically put a unlimited spending, it seems like. There's no debt ceiling for the time being. For the next 2 years. Do they know that something big and bad is about to happen? A lot of people on Wall Street Silver are talking about that, and I think they know what we know. They know that the system cannot last. There's a lot of brick walls that we're fixing to hit, and what I mean by that is, well, one, Saudi Arabia cutting oil production. That's going to be a big factor, I think. But on top of that, we're also going to see increased money spending. We're going to see increased prices at the pump. We're going to see, really, we're going to see prices on just, I believe, gold and silver going up. Now, why do I think that? Because it's going to cost more money to get it out of the ground. And with that being said, I think, you know, that it's inevitable that prices are going to keep going up. Now, I know right off the bat, some people are going to be like, are you cutting back on buying? What are you doing? I haven't been doing a lot of package openings. Why is that? Obviously, I'm still a firm believer in gold and silver. However, I am tightening up my stack right now. We're going to take a look at these if they're all the same. I don't know yet if they will be. I'm tightening up my stack, and what I mean by that is high premium items that people are looking for and trying to get, such as American Silver Eagles. I'm willing to trade those out and essentially take more generic gold, American Silver Eagles, more generic silver. I know some people will frown on that. However, if I can trade, 4 for 5, I think it's a good deal, and that's ultimately what I'm after. So let's take a look here, because I already see, and someone's going to ask me, well, what the heck, you got a couple in there? Yes. If they run a special, I call them up every time. So let me pull these first real quick. Okay, so everything is correct. So why do I have a couple Eagles? So first thing, I got a couple Eagles. They were running a special a while back in, I think it was the NRA magazine, where you could get a good deal on up to 2 of them. Well, maybe it was 1 of them. I'll have to look and see. Oh, no, there it is. Okay. They were running a special where you could get up to 2 of them at a super good deal. So at first, I was like, no, it's not worth the extra. But then I was lucky enough to think about it and talk to someone, and they said, dude, for only a few dollars more, you might as well take the Silver Eagles. But at the time, because I am trying to get more ounces, it makes a big difference. Paying higher premiums can be a little bit more costly. And if you're trying to build your stack on a budget like I've always been doing, then you want to get the best deals that you can get. These other 15 coins are just Asher. They are basically a refinery. They're generic 1 ounce round. There's nothing super special about them. They're just pretty cool. And then these bars, a lot of people like these. These are I believe, the same company. Let's take a look here. No, I take that back. They're not the same company. My bad. These are Narda bars. But a lot of people like them because they got the seal numbers, both on the bar and on the certificate. Gives it kind of that little extra edge that everyone is different. Pretty neat on that. If you like 10 ounce bars, some people, they don't like 10 ounce bars. They only like 1 ounces. And occasionally, if I ever trade them out, I always make sure that I trade a couple of these bars or a bar with some of the 1 ounce rounds, because when people have a choice, they're almost always going to take the smaller denomination because it's more fractional. I actually talked with a guy the other day who wanted me to try to find him some 1 gram bars of silver. I'm not a big fan of them. I made a deal with him on all the ones that I had, just because, you know, I'd rather have more silver than grams. And quite frankly, if I've got to trade this to get food for my family or gas for my generators or whatever the case may be, I don't mind trading 1 ounce of silver. If silver skyrockets, I really believe that it'll just have more value. I think the people that out there that aren't stacking precious metals or do not have any precious metals put up, I think are going to be in an extremely hard point when the time does come. I know a lot of people are going to say, and I talked to a couple other big YouTubers. I'll say they're big YouTubers. I shouldn't say other, because I don't really consider myself a big YouTuber, but other YouTubers that are a lot bigger than me, and you know, their belief is there's a recession coming, and we could see this shiny stuff drop in price. If that happens, that's okay. I'm going to buy more. I'm not stopping. And if we see it continue to go up, that's great too, because I have some. What do I ultimately want to see? I think if we did a survey, and you can put in your comment below, especially if you made it this far, do you want to see silver go up, or do you want to see silver go down? Personally, I want to see it go down. Why? It will give me more opportunity. I think that we're seeing more countries, after we weaponize the dollar against Russia, we're seeing more countries want to abandon the dollar. And do I think the U.S. is going to let that slide? No, I don't. I think that stuff will happen behind the scenes that we won't know about. Whether that's, unfortunately, governments getting toppled, overthrown, or we go spread some more freedom and justice around the world, I guess you could say. That's the inside joke that a lot of people are using right now. And ultimately, we want people to stay on the dollar. Those of you that are stacking, you know, and I have this conversation a lot with my son on, am I happy with the dollar? Well, I mean, in a way, I'm happy that prices have been manipulated so low on gold and silver that we can still buy it. It's getting harder and harder for a lot of countries to buy it. And I think that's going to eventually come here. When it does come here, you look at some of these countries like Lebanon, Venezuela, Cyprus, you know, anywhere, Zimbabwe, any of these countries that have had currency crises, they don't have the ability to buy it anymore. They've been outpriced. If they're sitting on some, then they're golden, and they're going to do really well. But if they don't have any, it's going to get harder and harder for them to get it. So that's my thoughts on it. Like I said, it's been a little while since I've done a video, so I got to try to get back into it. Try to keep a schedule. I don't want to be held down, but I probably won't be doing everyday videos anymore. And I won't begin to do as many package opening videos because I have been kind of slow, so I don't have a lot of packages built up right now to do the package opening videos. And the packages are kind of getting bigger, and you're going to see some nice packages come in pretty soon, because I want to make sure that I'm protected for down the road. So with that being said, thank you all for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you hit the thumbs up button. Leave me a comment below. Do you want to see silver go down in price? Do you want to see it go up in price? There's a pros and cons to everything. And let me know your thoughts. I love reading y'all's comments. My honest opinion, I want to see it go down so I can get more for my money. I want to see the premiums come down, because ultimately when it does go up, it's going to be outpriced for a lot of people. And if you don't have a lot on hand, hopefully you're taking advantage of this downtime. I mean, silver under $24 an ounce now. And on top of that, we're seeing the premiums not super high if you shop around, because there has been a little bit of a slowdown on it, at the coin shops, at the shows, and everywhere really. So, and then on top of that, we have gold under $2,000 again, trading at 1945 as of the time of filming this video. Do I think it could go lower? Both of them can go a little bit lower. I hope they do. I don't know how much lower, because like I said, with Saudi Arabia saying that the speculators are going to pay dearly, I don't think that's just in oil. I think that's going to be in a lot of different stuff in the near future. So with that being said, I thank you all for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the show, and I will talk to you guys again later. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.